The caption here is Iran will own all of America's oil. Let's get into this.
Iran is now cementing its control over the Strait of Hormuz.
Iran is now cementing its control over the Strait of Hormuz. You could say that because we're not maybe doing as much as we were doing a second ago, literally a second ago. And I don't think that it's cementing control when you back off and see if anything you've done has made an impact. Have they changed their ways? Are they back to the same old thing? You don't know until you back off and let them do their things. But that's what we're doing. We're backing off. We're saying, I wonder if these people have had enough. But that's where we're at. And the second that we back off, these people are just, Trump's doing everything wrong. But what? Let's watch this.
And it's letting Russian and Chinese boats through after it used the ceasefire to mine.
Oh, it's letting boats through. After what? Use the ceasefire to mine
the strait even more heavily. Trump's got
So they're mining the strait even more heavily. They're letting Chinese and Russians through. And they're probably letting other boats through too. Let's be honest. They're letting boats through. If they're letting boats through, commercial boats, Chinese boats, Russian boats, they're not just stopping boats. So if they're not stopping boats, then they're not stopping boats.
No plan on how to open the strait because he thought this would be Venezuela. New reporting
Okay, wait a second. Hold on a second. What did you say?
Heavily. Trump's got no plan on how to open the strait because he thought this would be Venezuela.
He's got no plan on how to open the strait. The editorializing is so bad.
New reporting from the New York Times says that the plan was to try
Oh, the New York Times?
to Maduro Iran by reinstalling Ahmadinejad as president after killing the Ayatollah. Yet also when the war started, Israel bombed his house. While Ahmadinejad hasn't been seen since the strike, even the
this is what the New York Times has to say.
The U.S. doesn't know if he's alive. He's clearly not in charge, and now Iran seems to be cementing permanent control over the
And clearly we have no idea what's happening.
strait. Now, the U.S. in theory could.
We have no idea. Guys, didn't you hear from the New York dog water that the United States has no idea? Didn't you hear that? Isn't it true?
Force the strait open if it committed real military sources, but
It would probably open if they committed real military sources.
Donald Trump is scared to do it.
But Donald Trump is scared to do it. I'm literally just going, oh my gosh, dude. But Donald Trump is so scared. And it's like they egg him on to do stuff that's a bad idea. They know this is a bad idea to egg on, or it's like not a bad idea to do what. Okay, like here's the timeline. They didn't want him to do it. Now that he's doing it wrong. And if they did it right, they'd be doing it this way, and maybe you use more military. It's like these are the same people who said that he shouldn't do it. And now that he's done it, he's just not doing it good enough. You got to do it better. You have to throw more. Like, these guys are more neocons than the neocons.
The U.S. could also just do the Trump special and sign some fake peace agreement that's
The Trump special, the sign a fake peace agreement.
says that they won, but gives Iran everything they want and go.
That says that we won, and they just give the coward's way out. That's just how Trump is. He just cowards out. That's what he does. He just cowards out of the fight. Dude, this guy is so unbelievable.
Go home. But doing that, it
He just cowards out and go home. Just sign some fake peace deal.
essentially surrendering to Iran and gives them ultimate political.
And that's essentially, yeah, like you just made a straw man.
political control over the U.S. because
It's like, this is what Trump's going to do. That's what he does every time. He's just going to act like a big wuss. He's going to sign some fake peace. Okay, like, and you're muddying the water. Like, if he gets a peace deal, it's already fake now. It's already some coward's way out. You see what I mean? Like, you've already made it so that he, even if he wins, he loses. Like, they hate him so much that they're gaming in the future any win that he could possibly have and then spinning that future narrative in real time now, so that anything that happens in the future is now we told you. And it's like, what a load of crap.
if Iran controls the flow of oil, they can just shut it down whenever we do something.
So, because if Iran has all of our oil, does Iran have all of our oil? Is that true? Is it true that they have all of our oil? Did we not just go to Venezuela?
Thing they don't like. And this also,
And it's like, oh yeah, and Iran could just turn it off whenever they don't want it. We just destroyed their navy. We destroyed 3 generations of generals. we took out their first tier of generals, then their second tier. And then they're so confused to what's going on that we started taking out their third tier. Trump was like, we took out their radar, their Did you see the list of all the things he was bragging about it, but they never cover this. But he was sitting there going, dude, we took out their radar, their Navy, their Air Force. Oh man, it was so funny. But these guys cannot they're not built to win. You know what I mean? They don't have it in them to be winners. And so when a win approaches them, it's like they don't know how to receive it. They don't know how to they're not winners. People who are not winners don't know how to win and don't know how to receive a W. So it's like they don't know how to be humble and things like that. They think that, we're still losing because these people have to control everything. They're control freaks. And this guy's a control freak. This guy's a wacko. He used to be cool, but this guy has lost the plot, bro. I used to watch him. I used to actually watch him like way back in the day. And this guy's totally lost the plot, and I can't wait to come on here and just do all kinds of videos. I'm just going to react to all of his videos because he's just such a nutball. Because that's what I'm saying. Him and all the people that follow him, total wackos. Total wackos. And I can't wait to get all the hate. I don't really care. But because you guys are all crazy.
also doesn't satisfy the needs or the wants of the Republican Congress.
Doesn't satisfy the needs, the wants of the Republican Congress. What editorial crap. It's like, who's saying that? Says who?
Or one of their biggest constituents, Israel. And without their
Or Israel. Israel's not happy either. See, guys, we didn't even make Israel happy, and we did it all for them. See these like backhanded smears? It's just, they're so densely compact that, and he's highly published, and they have probably teams of writers trying to figure out all the little buzzwords, how many buzzwords, and how dense this material can be.
approval, Trump's in big political trouble. So
Yeah, if he doesn't, he's in deep political trouble. With who? With who? The people who already don't like him? Oh, he's in big trouble. Oh, are you talking about the Republicans who say the MAGA people? Are you telling me the people that are MAGA people that will basically, if Trump takes a crap on Central Avenue, they'll say it's amazing. You're talking about MAGA. Yeah. The only disappointment they'll have is if Trump doesn't get everything he wants. And they'll want that for him they'll want whatever win he wants to get. So if Trump wants to back off, they'll say, well, good for him. It's called supporting the person that you like.
It currently exists in Schrodinger's war, a war that we've won 10 times, but also a war that's paused, but also
It's a Schrodinger's cat. The war is done, and the war has just begun at the same time. It's because they don't understand if they don't understand the war, and I don't think they are gonna, and I don't think they want to, and it's just a matter of choice. They don't have the perspective. They don't choose the perspectives in life to come to any of the same conclusions that anybody else does, because they're totally nuts. But it's just like, this is a complicated issue. And I'm not saying that I know everything about this issue, but I'm telling you they don't. And their like bad take on this is just, it just shows you like how good a job you could do. And no matter, even if you did it, did a good job. Like imagine if this was any other country. Let's say Trump went to, let's say he went to China, he went to Russia, and he took out all of their navy, all of their this, all of their that. It's like, would we saying the same thing? They probably would. But it's this war's complicated, and there's so many things that you don't know, and there's no way that he knows, and there's no way the New York crap stain Post or the best seller of the New York Times, these commie New Yorkers know anything about.
also a war that's still ongoing. And Trump's just hoping.
Yeah, is it still ongoing or not? Well, basically we wanted to open up the strait. We wanted to let the world know that we wanted to get this thing open. We wanted it on our terms. We wanted to have it open. We wanted to have the support of the rest of the world. And Trump basically used it to see. He's constantly doing things to loyalty test everybody. And when he loyalty tests everybody, you get to see what their metal, what they're worth, what they're made out of. And these politicians in the UK, oh man, they looked like total fools. They looked like total idiots. What's his name? Starmer. And everybody who was supposed to come to the table in Europe, they all looked so bad.
That you're going to get bored enough to stop following along, but unfortunately, you can't pay for gas with attention yet. And so,
yeah, and I think that this is actually what the Democrats are winning on, and I have to be fair here, is gas is expensive. We don't like it. Nobody likes it. And a spade is a spade. Things are expensive. And the crazy thing is like most people were on board with the things getting more expensive with the tariffs. And then we had to do the gas over there because of that. And it's like we're all kind of waiting for the dust to settle on all this stuff. And yeah, they are winning on this. But what I learned, what I was, today I was listening to one of my podcasts, and that's what they were covering. They're covering how basically the more the more Iran doesn't do anything and just like holds out and doesn't like come to the table at all and stringing this thing along is basically the worst for Trump, because Trump's fighting a domestic image problem, and he knows that, and they know that the longer they just string this along and keep him in the conflict, the worse he's going to look to everybody. That's why he was trying to get in and out and try to get things done. That was his point, he's trying to get things figured out. Is it going to go further? I mean, according to Philip DeFranco here, he's just not doing enough. So he's doing too much and not enough at the same time. So it's Schrodinger's Philip DeFranco, if you will.
For now, follow to stay in the loop.
And for now, we've confused you so much that now you have to come back to us and we'll unconfuse you. We're going to give you more propaganda to make the lies that we just told you make sense. So, and then I'm not saying he's lying. I'm just saying he's editorializing, which is to use words in such a way that the truth is obscured with perspective and like, see what I'm saying? Like when you change the perspective about things, you don't allow the reader or the listener to make the correct choice, because you've already painted the picture in such a way. You've already put a filter on it in a certain way. Basically it's like why we have libel laws, because once you look at when somebody lies about somebody, it's hard to see them not in that light. You know what I mean? So people in the media, they like to cast these lights on people and situations that you have to now wrestle with, and you don't really know because you're not as informed as these people. They're so much more informed. But that's not necessarily the case, is it? Like he didn't give you a whole lot of information. What did he give you for information? Oh, it's Iran cementing his. It's like if Trump backs off, the instant he backs off, guess what it is? Iran cementing the. You see what I mean? It's bad perspective. It's bad faith arguments. And everybody, like I said, everybody in this camp are wackos. This is basically BuzzFeed. Philip DeFranco, Vice. Yeah, I mean, what did he say? The New York Times or something like that. It's like these are the same folks. These are the same people. They're like basically mediaites, and they're heavily Democrat, and not just like Democrat. They're like probably Marxist, and communists and stuff like that, and socialists. Like there's a good chance that these people have like all these ulterior things, and they're just using the Democratic Party to bring about those things, because the Democrat Party is weak, and they'll do anything for a buck. Anybody who comes along in the Democrat Party, they have no backbone. Anybody comes along with an idea in the Democrat Party, run it. Good ideas, bad ideas. I think Kamala Harris just said this too. She goes, there's no bad ideas in the Democratic Party. Whatever you got, we gotta use it. And so it's like, no kidding. You guys will do anything for $1. You guys are tricked out. You guys are getting tricked by them too. So anyways, yeah, I just thought I'd get on here and I'm going to start doing more politics stuff because I just see so many things that I just go on its face flatly is just so ridiculous. And there's not enough voices calling this stuff out. So in my opinion, so here we go. Thanks for watching. Love y'all. Bye.